Alrighty, first of all, this is Southwest Airlines engaging what is audible activity, relevant positioning, and evidence, direct evidence of what is clear deviation from taking off, hovering over 280 North Lemon. This is the senior citizen complex, hovering over the 280 North Lemon apartments, far from what is the 2900 and 2500 the terminals 2 and terminal 4 at 2900 and 2500 Airport Road. The entity is engaging what is targeting while taking off in the manner where you would maintain a sharp incline from the terminals, and which is not going to include a northwest deviation to fly over the 280 North Lemon apartments. But that's relevant context because the entity is doing that where I am the maintenance of the supernatural occurrence. I arrived today during the 10 a.m. hour. This is where the people of the state are gang stalking with the government, and this is criminal conduct of the Ontario Police Department. They are being disbanded. This is Impossible Light in the shade while a demon is stalking with the city of Ontario, 7LVX 756. And while they're engaging in this conduct, that's where I'm being accosted in the shaded hallway with Impossible Light. That's a terrorist and that's a sex offender. And they know exactly who I am while the fake sun reflects off of their buildings and while they're driving in engineered light. Here's my shadow here. This is the evidence of criminal monitoring and stalking by the city of Ontario that's deviating from taking off from the airports to fly over a senior citizen complex, just like they are at the Woodside Senior Apartments. This is surveillance, stalking in the path right here. All right, this is the entity. I'm gonna get this license plate. This is the Ontario Police gang stalking. And this is the criminal conduct that they're engaging in. It's criminal presence and criminal activity creation under the fake sun that was at this same location as I walked here this morning during the 10 a.m. hour. And this is a sex offender that's also monitoring my vagina with the Ontario Police that committed kidnapping. And this is impunity of that Ontario Police Department. All right, in operation of a communication device, that's license plate 9MKR 708, Impossible Light on the curb, driving in Impossible Light in the shade. Driving under what is the fake sun that's at the same location it was at 10:30 in the morning, and it is after 6 p.m. And in addition to that, well, I want you to see something where the Ontario International Airport is giving evidence against all of the state of California. This is the fake sun that is reflecting off of the same that I took a picture of when I arrived this morning at around 10:38 a.m. So that's 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's currently 6:22 p.m. and this is also the same time where I am located, where I want you to see the reflection of the fake sun for impact, for affect. All right, this is where I am standing in my bedroom at 6:22 p.m. on June 20th, 2024, which is exactly 1 year ago, where in the natural environment, the sun is going to engage in what is substantially the same behavior. And that is a far deviation from what I'm capturing right here, where the Ontario International Airport and the criminal pattern of conduct of the city of Ontario that is gang stalking me and is criminally monitoring with the population that's sharing in that pattern of conduct. And at 6:22 p.m., this is not in alignment with my bedroom window like it is on this day in 2024 at the exact same time when I'm at 1806 North Alvarado Street, apartment number 6, where Southwest Airlines is engaging what is targeting me, threatening me, psychologically torturing me, engaging what is federal stalking, and is criminally facilitating all of those aforesaid federal charges with knowledge also that I am documenting it pursuant to federal stalking. And the entity is engaging what is demonic behavior as well, which is also terrorizing conduct. And this is speaking to the incalculable harms of the government that is gang stalking me, and this is criminal conduct of the Ontario Police Department. The entity is acting as one, and this is the fake sun speaking to who the government is stalking. And the government is stalking me for the fake sun to be at this same location for 8 hours. The government is stalking me while on this same day in 2024 when I'm in Los Angeles, where LAPD is gang stalking me by helicopter, just like the Ontario Police are gang stalking me by helicopter on a daily and nightly basis. They're doing so while the fake sun is in alignment to my bedroom at the same exact time, where the people of the state engage in impunity, because that's what this is. At 10:30 in the morning, this is not the sun she's driving under, 8WDC with a child, 8WDC 918. Driving an engineer light is the federal offense. Federal stalking, criminal monitoring, stalking with the police. And that's why they're being disbanded for that gross criminal activity, that lawlessness that is practiced when you're in that environment. And those over and under the age of majority, gang stalking by walking in the engineer light, where the entity is engaging in a satanic targeting system. And it is evident while the sun is in perfect alignment to me in my bedroom in Los Angeles at 1806 North Alvarado Street, apartment number 6 on the 3rd floor facing Alvarado Street. And the entity kept that fake sun over me all day long. That's why I was referring to you at 11 a.m. The fake sun remained over me at Alvarado Gardens. today in 2024, where the Ontario police are gang stalking on video at 11:08 a.m. yesterday, which is relevant to same time of day and same time of year analysis when you're recognizing the illusions where the demon-possessed are gang stalking an American citizen in a supernatural environment, which is speaking to the demonic activity, the demonic system of federal group stalking and monitoring, gang stalking by the demon-possessed. It's demonic activity. And this sun is not reflecting through my bedroom window in perfect alignment to me like it is now on the same day at the same time last year. And it's also not causing any sunlight above my head in my bedroom on the ceiling. None of that is natural light activity. Neither is light manifesting in the shade. Neither is the sun being so low that it's reflecting off of the buildings, the same building that it's above 8 hours earlier, speaking to evidence of it not moving. Neither is the natural environment, including sunlight ricocheting in the depths of a hallway while the people of the state are driving by, which is the evidence of stalking. They're stalking when they're driving by because they're monitoring. This is the evidence that is disbanding the Ontario Police Department, driving an engineer light over there in the shade. License 8P, hold on, let me get this license. License 8PE699, substantially similar. We'll get them while they drive around in the shade monitoring me with impunity. This is federal prison. License 8PHE699. Federal stalking, monitoring with a communication device, and that's demonic pacing. You're looking at the C-turn circle. The demons are doing this with helicopter. They're pacing. This impossible light is how you know that they're pacing as opposed to just driving around a turn circle. The fake sun, the evidence of a fake sun remaining is how you know that they're pacing as opposed to just minding their business and playing with their children at the park. The fake sun is how you know that the airport is targeting as opposed to improperly and outside of zoning conditions, which is already inappropriate, flying over a senior citizen complex because they're an airport that's operating outside of the ordinary standards. 7YSF616 is pacing with the flasher on to monitor. This is the fake sun, and this is the evidence where the Ontario Police Department is doing the exact same thing that it's doing overnight and the Ontario International Airport is doing overnight, which is stalking under the fake moon and engineered light. This is what they're doing at nightfall in the dark. It's engineered light. It has nothing to do with sunlight. Okay, and that is not the sun. That's up over the same building, by the way. This is P.O.C, and this is what the entity is doing at every venue. Keeping the fake sun over Woodside Senior Apartments from the beginning to the end of the day. Keeping the fake sun over the Starbucks, every Starbucks that I'm going to, including 507 North Euclid Avenue as of late, from the beginning to the end of the day. The train activity, crossing path, driving under the fake sun, and this is impunity. Going to federal prison does not deter a psychopath. 6PPG253, putting their foot on the brakes, light activity. Listening to everything that I'm saying, and they're also the same stalkers monitoring my vagina. And the government sounding amplified train activity is the disbanding of the Ontario Police Department. This is impunity of the whole entity when it's surrounded by the evidence. This is notable, and this impunity and malice is going to be played in court with regard to people going to prison, people like Corey Watson, people like Nathan Morgan, C. Torres, L. Martinez, and B. Hook going to federal prison for kidnapping. Gang stalking with the people of the state. That's impossible light, 9JLA739, and this is criminal monitoring. And these are demons that are pacing. P.O.C. And this is not over Woodside Senior Apartments. That's P.O.C. and that's a coward that doesn't want their license plate read. That's audible activity simultaneously underway. And these are the demon-possessed that are engaging what is targeting American citizens. They are engaged in what is conspiring murder and kidnapping. This is what a gang stalking is, to serve the purpose of creating the illusion of mental illness on the part of the target individual, which is not real. The entity is engaging what is targeting, and their targeting conduct is demonstrating mental illness on their behalf. This is psychopathic and antisocial criminal conduct that the police is engaging in. P.O.C. The entity is engaging in this. It is currently 6:29 p.m. where the fake sun's remaining over me at Alvarado Gardens, and this is the environment where the city of Ontario is gang stalking and showing the world what gang stalking looks like and who doesn't, and it's the demon possessed. This is public corruption exposed. This is P.O.C. This is impossible light on the building. They're pacing all around, and the demon possessed just engaged in pacing in front of you, and I have thousands of videos of the demon possessed population stalking me. This is P.O.C.